Latest news break right now coming in from Ladakh. Lay's apex body to boycott talks with the centre. Demand of judicial probe into the death of 4 people during September 24th violence has not been met, and that is why the group has decided to boycott the talks with the centre. The group had also demanded an apology from the centre for calling the people of Ladakh anti-national. The next round of talks between the centre and representatives of Ladakh, including members of the Leh apex body and the Kargil Democratic Alliance, was scheduled for October 6th. As of now, what we've been given to understand that the Leh apex body has boycotted, refused to talk with the centre on 2 grounds. Number one, their demand of a judicial probe into the death of 4 people during September 24 violence has not been met. The group has also demanded an unconditional apology from the centre for calling the people of Ladakh what they say was anti-national. I want to quickly cut across to my colleague Mir Farid, who's going to break it down for us, because clearly Ladakh continues to be on edge. Mir, Leh still in curfew, and the latest coming in that the Leh apex body has decided they are not going to talk to the centre. Break it down for us. What does this mean now?
Well, this means deadlock in the coming days. The centre will now have to work hard to restore the confidence, trust of the Ladakhis and especially the apex body on the dialogue process, because I've been here from the last 5-6 days and speaking to a cross section, they say that they have this sense of betrayal. They say that the talks that have happened from the last 4 years have been mostly on peripheral issues. The main issues which are at the heart of it is statehood, then the 6th schedule where they're demanding tribal rights, and then basically these 2 are the major issues. And they say that the centre has been dilly-dallying and these are time-wasting tactics, and now the anger which really poured on the roads in the form of violence was not because they were wrong. It was because the centre did not heed and did not fulfill its promises, because it is the BJP government too which had promised them that they will give them, because these are genuine demands within the Constitution of India. So there is anger, and then obviously what has not helped things is the violence, the casualties. Preeti, 4 people have been killed, and that has led to a lot of anger. People are angry because they believe that this kind of violence, it could have been treated or taken control through non-lethal means. Firing was not needed, and that really has only added fuel to the fire. And then lastly, the arrest of Sonam Wangchuk, which again they're calling it witch hunt, saying that that again was something that the centre through that send this message to the people that now they'll come down hard. And on one hand, while the centre says dialogue, but the actions on the ground suggest that they do not want that. They want to suppress this, and the arrest of Sonam Wangchuk is being seen on those lines. So people are unhappy. Ladakh is on the edge, and it is definitely now a big mission as far as the BJP's government is concerned, to restore confidence, trust, and firstly to remove restrictions. And also importantly, release the people. There have been random arrests. People feel that the people who have been arrested, the youth, they were not involved in violence. Well, some could have been, but there have been random arrests, and that's something that they're now saying that they need to release these people. And they have put forth 4 demands. Basically, number one, release the people who have been arrested, youth post that violence, unconditional release of Sonam Wangchuk, and then they're also saying that curfew should be lifted, and before, in fact, once these demands are met, then only they can think of returning to the dialogue table. So it seems that people right now are angry. The apex body has also sensed it, and they definitely feel that the sentiment right now is that dialogue should not happen. First, the centre should clear there as far as the anti-national comments are concerned, because it's not just Sonam Wangchuk. In a way, they have blamed the people of Ladakh for being anti-nationals, which it seems has hurt them the most. Preeti?
All right, Mir, we're going to continue to come back to you for more updates on the story. But Mir, just a short while back, spoke to Sonam Wangchuk's wife, Dr. Gitanjali Young MO, CEO of Himalayan Institute of Alternatives, Ladakh. In this exclusive interview, she talks about how she's waiting still to speak to her husband, who's been detained under the stringent NSA. Listen in.
he was very weak after the 15 days of strike, and then to be taken, by the police, it's very, very painful. And more painful is the fact that for the last 48 hours, I have not been in touch with him. The police here had promised that after the land in Jodhpur, they would make him speak to me, or they would speak to me. But I'm still awaiting the call. Neither have they given us the detention order. Not just me, but everybody in Ladakh or in India who would hear of these charges would laugh at them, because these are absolutely baseless charges. The whole country has seen that for the past 5 years he has been leading this movement and this protest in the most peaceful, in the most Gandhian way possible, be it his padyatras, be it his anshans, and he's always followed the path of non-violence and peace. So it is, everybody is aghast and know that this has been deliberately done to frame him, because given his past record and his methods, he always stood for progress, for science, for innovation, for climate work, for patriotism, working for Indian Army, asking Indians to boycott China. So everybody knows him as a great innovator, as a patriot, as a nationalist. So to be taken in NSA, which is the most draconian act, and for public safety, I mean, it is not just to me, everybody knows that this is just have been used by people in power to use the national machinery that they have working for them to unnecessarily defame and frame, a person who is the pride of India. Sonam Wangchuk and I are the people who run this not-for-profit organization in a manner that we do not take even salaries. So every year we contribute 50 lakhs to 1 crore of our personal money into these projects. So we are always welcoming of anyone who wants to look into our accounts, which have been duly submitted to the registrar of companies, to the IT department. It would be evident that till date, Mr. Sonam Wangchuk would have contributed not less than 5 CR to the projects that he is doing. So when you're giving your own money, then where's the money to launder? And money laundering is by definition using hawala and cash transactions and all of that. And our bank statements, which are there with the CBI and with the IT, clearly shows that more than 99% of our transactions happen online through bank transfers. So there is no cash transactions, and when we are putting in our own money, where's the money to launder? So all these are just big words, because a common Indian or a common citizen would not have access to these documents, and he or she would be, suddenly it would be like defamation happening, and they are using it as a smoke screen, using these big words. So it was not a CBI raid. When CBI came here, they said we are fact finding, and we were completely cooperative with them, and we gave them all the documents. And I can have that gentleman, Mr. Vishal, who came here, online to check with him if it was something that was not given to him. So when you have nothing to hide, and when you cooperate and you give all the details, then the only thing, and everybody knows that this is the way they use, as I said, the entire machinery, because they are slowly building up and trying to frame. And it is not something that started, though it might have intensified in the last 1 month, but this has started in the last 4 years, ever since he started his anshan. They have delayed our registration with the UGC. Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, who is the Education Minister of India, openly told me that he will not move our file because still Sonam Wangchuk is asking for 6th schedule. They have called up all the heads of PSUs and told them not to support us with their CSR funds. This is those very, we got to know from them. They have tried to stall all our registrations, including the FCRA for Hayal. And now they are saying that FCRA has been violated by Hayal. It hasn't been, because FCRA is needed only for donations. But the funds that we had received is for research that we conducted for those universities. And for the government, it should be a matter of pride, because no foreign university takes research from India. HAYAL is the only institute which does reverse technology transfer.
All right, viewers, things still on the edge where Ladakh is concerned. Trust India today to get you one up on all developments coming in from there. With that exclusive interview of Sonam Wangchuk's wife.